Say hi.
Hi.
Welcome back to Casiano Travels.
Home of the family that lives by car and plane.
I'm MJ.
I'm Christine. And I'm Kashi.
So today is another one of our famous Goldbelly reviews. And by famous, I mean thank you to the 50 people that are watching today.
So last time on our channel, we actually tried something new, if you guys remember, and we spun the wheel. So today, we're gonna be trying the Tao Peking Duck. Is it pecking or peeking or pucking or packing?
One of those.
We've heard it literally pronounced like 1,000 different ways.
So you might be wondering why Cash is sitting on Christine's lap today and not in his normal booster chair that sits right here. Christine?
Well, let's just say he had a little bit of a chocolate surprise, if you will, and it's just too far gone, so we're gonna have to buy a new chair for him.
His chair looked like the chocolate river on Charlie in the
Dude, we are about to eat, okay? I do not want to hear about it. It was bad. That's all you need to know.
So today we're reviewing Tao Peking Duck. This is a restaurant based out of New York City. It's very famous. A lot of celebrities go to it. And I'm pretty sure I've heard rappers talk about it, including Drake. I'm pretty sure it's in a couple of his songs. So very excited to have this. Neither one of us have had Tao before. Actually, Christine hasn't even had Peking Duck.
No, I'm honestly a little nervous right now. I've never had duck and it looks a little weird.
I've had Peking Duck once and it was amazing.
It looks good, but it also looks weird. Like if you ever watch any of the videos of how they make it and you get squeamish over stuff like that, I don't recommend.
Yeah, it's a little weird. They basically put air through the inside of the cavity. They blow up the skin to get really big and it separates it from the fat and from the meat. And what that does is it makes the process for making the skin crispy a lot easier. So that's why Peking Duck is very famous for the crispy skin.
So basically it's what I look like during the winter.
Yeah, exactly.
Me, but aired up.
So Peking Duck is no new thing. This isn't something that just came out 10 years ago, 20 years ago. This actually dates back to the 400s. Think about that. We're in the 2000s.
It's crazy.
And this dates back to the...
Was this like a royalty thing or did like...
It's a good question. It started in the 400s, but it didn't become part of royalty until the 1200s in the Chinese culture. So this was something that was for the rich.
So it like developed into that. At first
it developed into that.
Gotcha. Interesting. Is that a duck?
Quack.
So this package didn't come easy. We spent $150 and it was supposed to fly out overnight from New York City, except for it got stuck in a mailroom for 13 days. So when it finally arrived, it was like green and discolored and smelled like garbage. So we talked to Goldbelly and they were very kind and they sent us a fresh one straight to our door. Overall, it was about 150 bucks. Now, if you go to the actual restaurant, it's about $88 for this duck for 2 people. So 150, quite a bit more. This one's supposed to feed 4, so I'm not really sure how that equates into it.
So one thing that I will say, looking at this right off the bat, is that it's not that far off size-wise from like a $5 rotisserie chicken we could pick up at Sam's.
Yeah.
So cost-wise, that's a pretty big variance.
Yeah. Duck's a little bit more gamey, a little bit more eloquent of a bird, so that probably has a little bit to do with the price. The cooking instructions were really easy. You sit it in a pan, breast up, and you cook it at 250 for about 30 minutes. Then you turn it 180 degrees, you cook it at 375 degrees for an extra 10 to 15 minutes. The steam buns you put in a steamer for about 5 minutes, and everything else you just chop up.
Whoa.
So without further ado, Christine, are you ready to dive in?
Oh, I'm ready.
Let's eat. All right, so we got our Peking Duck and our steam buns ready to go. Christine, are you ready to dive in?
I am.
Cheers. Cheers, Kashi.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's actually really good. It's a little cold, and that's our fault because we did the intro, so it makes it a little less crispy, but the taste is phenomenal. All these things together, it's like not really something I've had before. That is good.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
I want to try a little piece of the meat by itself and a little piece of the skin to go with it. That is phenomenal. The meat is so good.
The fact that we're having this in our house right now and how good this tastes, I can't even imagine how good it would be at the restaurant. This is incredible.
Yeah, this is like a birthday, anniversary, Valentine's Day dinner.
This like totally makes sense why this was like something royalty ate.
Yeah.
The combination, especially, just looking at it right off the bat, like, it kind of looks like rotisserie chicken. It doesn't look like all that amazing, but all of these ingredients combined together, I don't know, like, how that tastes so good, but it really does. Everything complements everything. This is an incredible dish. Wow. I totally understand why this has been around for hundreds of years and not gone away.
This is something that you'll go to Tao or whatever famous restaurant that makes it, and you'll see a Kardashian next to you, or like Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Are they still together?
No. I don't think they've been together for like years.
Let's go in for the leg. Let's see how that tastes. Overall, the taste is just really good. I wish the skin was a little bit crispier. Again, that's on us because we did the intro, we let it sit for a little bit, but I bet this thing is amazing in real life at an actual restaurant. So usually we base off 3 things, and that's taste, visual appeal, and how it tastes in comparison to the actual restaurant. Neither one of us have had the actual restaurant, so we can't compare that one. So we're gonna go just off of taste and visual appeal today. Taste is amazing.
Oh my gosh, it's incredible. This is like honestly one of the most different things I've had. I don't know. I can't compare it to anything else that I've had in the past. So
yeah, it's so different. It's such a delicacy, and it's pretty rare for duck to be this moist too. Usually duck gets dried out really easily and feels like sandpaper going down your throat. But this time it is just really good. Visually, looks great. The duck itself looks amazing. Once you chop up the veggies, the steam buns.
Yeah, once you have everything all together, it looks really good. But more than anything, that flavor is incredible. I highly recommend anybody who has not tried this, definitely take the opportunity to try it.
Absolutely.
Whatever chance you get. So my score today is gonna be a 9.2.
9.2 from Christine.
Which is by far the highest rating I've given.
Yeah, that is very high.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've had one higher than that.
No, I don't think I've even had one close, to be honest with you.
I don't think I'm far off. I think I gotta go with a 9.0 on this one. This one is just really good. The price is a little high, so
it is really high.
you gotta bite that a little bit, but it's worth it. All right, it is time for the best segment of the show, the Wheel of Meals. So we're gonna spin this wheel, whatever it lands on, that's the Goldbelly we're gonna be reviewing for you guys next. Cash, do you wanna do the honors?
You wanna spin the wheel?
Spin it hard. There you go. Nancy Silverton's Gelato.
Woo!
One of Christine's. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe out there.
Bye.
Bye.
What's your favorite color?
Red.
Who is this?
Da.
Who is that?
Real.
Who is that?
Mama.
Who's that?
Me.
Baby.
How old is Kashi?
2.
How old is Dada?
5.
5? That sounds about right, actually.